Hi everyone, in today's tutorial we will learn about the product visualization in Unreal Engine 5. In this we will cover the topics lighting, camera animation and blueprints. Before going into the topic, let's have a look at the final end product. As I have already done this project, I will show you how to do this product visualization. So for this project I have used the marketplace template. Go to Epic Launcher. Here we have a under the Fab library we have a real-time artist asset pack, which previously we have a under marketplace. So this is for free. So click on this. You will take to the page. Here you can see this is the asset pack that I have used the template. So you can download it for free and we can use it for our project. Okay. So for this I have modified slightly for my project requirement, so you can do as per your requirement. Here I have removed all the lighting and I have added few uh, frames and podiums for to placing the object. So I will let's go into the topic. Firstly, lighting. So go to the create. Here search for directional light. Add directional light into the scene. Okay, as already I have. So here I have added the directional light and make it this movable. And rest of the uh, properties you keep it as it is. And we need to add a post process volume into our project, into our scene. Place a post process volume and go to the properties. Here firstly we have to search for infinite extend bound. So enable this one. It will affect to the entire scene. And mainly in this we need to add a few properties we need to add. We will go into this later. Now we will do lighting here. First add rectangular lights into the scene. Rotate this. Make it 90. Now we are about to place this for the ceiling cow light. Here we need to add we need to adjust the width and height of this. Reducing the intensity to 4, and here source width we need to increase it because we have to place to the entire model to get the lighting effect. And we need to adjust this height as well. And we have here a barn door angle. We need to place it properly, otherwise we don't get that effect. I have placed here. Reduce this barn door angle so that we will get that effect. And here we have a door length as well, so reduce it to 10. Now reduce the height and adjust this rectangular light little bit towards right. Now we can see this, we are getting this effect. Move little bit up so that we can see that light effect. In the same way we have to do it for the other hand side. Copy, I am just holding shift and alt. It will move along with the camera. It will duplicate the light. Here for this also you need to adjust a little bit settings if you want, if it is not coming as per the requirement. I have placed these rectangular lights. Increase the source width little bit till to cover until this edge. Again we need to take one more rectangular light. Go to lights, select the rect light, drag and drop into the scene, rotate this and make it 90 degrees. Place it on the above the ceiling. Rotate it 90 degrees. Here we need to reduce the intensity of this lighting. I will make this intensity as 1. And this should be in a candle house. Okay. So this is to be placed in the center of this. Again I will make a one more copy of this and I will place at the other end. Okay, so now we have completed the placement of the rect lights. Now we need to add the spotlights for these objects. Go to the lights, select spotlight and place each light to this under this mesh. For this placement, like it is a mesh, so you need to um, place accordingly how the model is. So I am adjusting the location and rotation to place accordingly for this particular object. If you are not comfortable, so you can check in the top view, press alt J so that you can view this in from the front view, top view, sorry. And front view. We need to change the settings for this light, as it is too bright. So we will change the settings for this. Make the spotlight intensity to 0.1, because we are going to place many cove lights, so it will give more lighting. And make this attenuation radius to 600, and this source inner cone angle to 8, because already I have experimented with these values, so I am going with these values. You can experiment according to your project requirement. And this outer cone angle will be 80. Or you can place it 90. So this is how we need to place. And we have few more settings under this. Soft shadow radius, make it 25. It will give us the soft shadows. For this spotlight, these are the settings. So what we are going to do is the same light we are going to duplicate for all the other spotlight objects. Go to top view, make it a full screen F11, so that it will be, it makes us our work very easy. Hold Alt and Shift left mouse button, drag and place it. Again copy the other one, both lights, just drag and copy. It will duplicate, so that easily we can place it. So again I am copying all these. We need to place to all these spotlights on the right hand side as well. Here we have a gap, so let me deselect this. Here we have, okay, place it properly. Copy again, make a duplicate. Here you can see these into marks on these lights, because it is showing we are using more than 4 lights in our scene, so that it is showing like that. One more light. Okay, it's done. Here we have a different angle, so we will set for that later. Now again on the right hand side we need to keep it. So copy this or add one more spotlight. Go to lights, spotlight, go to top view. Here we need to just change the angle, because it is in opposite direction, so that we will change the angle. You can see the placement, like we have already placed on the other side, so that we can easily place it accordingly. So now we have this. Go to the properties, make this 0.1 intensity, and attenuation radius to 600, inner cone angle 8, outer cone angle will be 90. Here these are like already I have done, so that's why I am using these values. So you can go through your trial and error method. Here I am giving the soft shadows 25. Indirect lighting also you can use. I am not using here. So we need to rotate this as it is in falling directly on the floor. So I need to change the angle how this object is. Press E on the keyboard. Make this 90. minus 40 degree. So it is placed. So now just copy this light and place to the other objects as well. Select the other object, other light, and drag and place it in the other object. Again, two more lights. Okay. Again, here we have few other lights. So copy two more lights, and so here the spotlights placements has been done. Even we can add like if we are not getting proper lighting, we can add few more lights into the scene. We will add that as well. So here we have added till two more we have missed. Let's add those two lights. Okay, we are done with this. So here spotlights placement has been done. Now we can add spotlights over here to the rest of the objects. Rotate this. Facing towards the frame on the wall. We can go to the top here and see for the better placement. So that you will get a clear idea where that is facing. See, this object is facing like this, so we have added like for the other also we need to add. Again rotate. One more light we need to add. Press E. Now we need to check whether this is coming properly or not. Go to the perspective view. This or like placed uh, in a wrong direction. So we will rotate this again and make the placement properly. All three we need to adjust. Yes, it's done. Okay. Save this. Now it's done. So now for the lightings we can add wherever we are not getting any light. So for that just I will build a light and we'll see how lighting is coming. It may take some time to uh, compile the shaders and build the lighting because it is calculating the whole scene. As it is taking time, I will cancel this. Later we can build it. So after this completion, we need to go to, we are about to um, go to the topic camera animation. I will show you how to do the camera animation. Once this build reflection captures complete, we will do that. So, lighting is completed. We will do a camera animation. This already I have, just I will delete these things. Go to the sequencer, add a level sequence and name it as a level, any name. I will leave it default. So now I will add a camera. Search for sign, camera actor, cine camera actor, add it into the level, and whatever the camera cuts that you want to make the angles for these camera cuts, you can do that. So here I am adding that. Rotate this and make this focal length. Under the settings on the right hand side, we have a details tab. Under this, we have a properties for focus settings. Current focal length is 35. I will make it 18. Excuse me. So this is the uh, camera actor. Excuse me. I want to show this frame as well. Little bit rotate. Yeah. Adjust accordingly how you want to showcase the camera. So now it's done. I have set the camera setup. Now in the sequencer tab, go to the track, this plus icon, click on this. Select the first option, actor to sequencer. Here you can see add cine camera actor 09. Click on that. It will add directly. Here we have got the camera cuts. So for this here, to make the animation inside the viewport, we can see the pilot actor is activated. So click on this icon, triangle icon, to deactivate. Now select this camera. Here transform, we have click on this add a key and go to the 90 frames. I will now animate this. Just hold the axis and move the direction, which direction you want to animate it. And it's done. After doing that, you need to add key. If not, it will not get animated. So now I will play this. You can see in this window how it gets got animated. Here the camera got animated. And like this we can add 2 3 cameras. I have added one camera and I will add one more camera. Add and camera actor, cine camera actor. Rotate it. Make this focal length to 22. And now add this camera to the sequencer. Deactivate from the pilot actor. From the 90th frame, keyframe, add key until 180 frame. Now we need to animate this camera. Add a key. If we forget to add the key, then we don't get the camera animated. Now I will play this. You can see this camera got animated. So in this way we can add one more. Sign camera actor. Rotate this. Like now we are from bottom to top, we are showcasing the camera cut. Again the focal length I am changing it to 22. So that it will give more uh, clear cut. Now add this to the sequencer. Add actor. From 180 frame, add a key, transform key. Till 270. For each camera we are giving 90 frames. Like I have changed the location again. If we add a key, then it will get animated. So I am going back to the 180 and now I'm adding key so that it won't get animated. Now from go to the 270th frame and now animate this, move up. And add a key. Now you can see how it's got animated. Now finally we will add one more sequencer, one more camera cut. Add scene camera actor. I am about to showcase these frames. Make this focal length to 18. Or 22. Now add this to the sequencer. From the 270th frame, add a key. To the 320, we need to animate it. Here we are about to animate this camera, like we are showcasing these photo frames. And add a key. Now all the cameras got animated. So it's done. Save this and close the sequencer. Now here we can see we have a here skirting for walls. So for this we need to add a glowing material. I will show you how to create a material for the MSU color. Right click under the content browser, click on the material and make it MSU material or lighting material, light material, light underscore M. Here add a constant 3 vector, hold 3 and left mouse button on the keyboard. You will get the constant 3 vector and connect this to the base color. Here we need to change the color to white and click OK. And we need to create a parameter here. Hold 1 on the keyboard and left mouse button so that we will get a constant 1 vector. Right click and convert this to parameter and name this as intensity. And here make it the value to 1. And for this we need to add a multiply node here. Click M on the keyboard and connect this B to the from the intensity and from constant 3 vector to the A, and the output from the multiply to the MSU node, so that you can see we have got a glowing material. Save and apply this to the skirting. I will just drag and drop to the skirtings wherever it is there, so you can see that glowing effect is coming. This material is very simple and we can create just within seconds. Add to all the skirtings wherever you find. I have added that material. So just it will give extra look for our project. So this is about the material, and we have seen the camera animation as well. Now we will go into the blueprints. So for that, firstly we have placed a product, our product. So for this already I have done the materials, so you can do that as well. Now we will go through the blueprints. Go to the control browser, right click, blueprint class, select the path as we need to process this. Name it as a camera actor, camera BP. Open the blueprint. Here under the components tab, we have an add button. Click and add camera. Select cine camera. And we need to add spring arm. Here make a cine camera as a child for the spring arm. And now select the spring arm. On the right hand side, we have a details panel. Here we need to change the target arm length to 20. And select the cine camera. Here we need to make this aperture camera aperture to 14. And here I am setting the camera location as -20 as this worked for me. So you can check through your project requirements. Here go to the spring arm, and here we need to enable few more settings. Under the camera settings, enable this use palm control rotation, and under the lag we need to enable this camera lag and camera rotation lag as well. So these are the settings we need to do. Now go to the event graph, right click and search for mouse X. Under the mouse events you have to select. Now from this axis value we need to add rotation, add control rotation, input, compile, save, play. Here we have not placed the BP, so it is showing like that. Place our BP in front of this object. For this make it work, we have to make sure we have placed in a proper location. So I am using as which for me it worked previously. I am using those values. Make it the location -48 and this 39, and this remains. And move little bit back. Okay. Now go to the spring arm and reduce the target, increase the target length, compile, undo. Go to the cine camera actor. Here we can decrease the current focal length, decrease it to the focal less number, so that we can see our product clearly. Go to the camera BP and now compile, play. As here we have not processed the player, go to the details tab, click player 0, play. Now we can see we have given the yaw value, so we can rotate. Now we will give pitch value as well. Right click, mouse Y. Same we need to add controller pitch input, compile, play. Here we can see we have no limit, so it is going down. So for that to limit, we need to give code, right click, event begin play. Here as we are using a cine camera, so take the get player camera manager, get player camera manager. From this we need to set the pitch value, drag from the return value and search for set pitch. Here we can see minimum and maximum, select minimum and set pitch maximum. From the event begin play, connect this to the executable pins. Here for the minimum value we need to set -50 value. These values I am giving as these values work for me, and I am leaving the maximum value to 0. Compile, save, play. Yeah, pitch. Now you can see we are not going through the ground surface. So in this way we can limit the values. Now we can give code for zoom in and zoom out. So for this, right click and search for wheel up, wheel down, and search for mouse wheel down, up and down. So here get this cine camera, not the cine camera, spring arm. Here we need to calculate the value, so we are setting this target arm length, drag and search for get target arm length. From this we are adding 1 unit to work, and from this we are about to limit the value how much it should zoom in. So for that we are using clamp, select float. Here we can see minimum and maximum values we can give. Here I am giving maximum value to 30, and from this we are about to set target arm length. Set target arm length. Not from the clamp value, we need to search for the spring arm. Set target arm length. From the return value of the clamp, connect to the target arm length, and from the wheel down, from the pressed executable button, connect to this set target arm length. Now, so we have done this. Same way we need to do for the wheel up as well. So I am copying this code. Copy this code and paste it. Here I am doing it reverse. I am adding minus value to this. Connect to this value and give the value 1. In the same way, now I want to focus the object. So for that, I am about to create a variable named as focus. Make this to float. Get this focus, and from this we are going to add again 1 unit and set the focus. Set focus. From the target arm length, you have to connect to the to the focus, and from this we need to search for the set. So now we have to get the cine camera. From this we need to search set focus settings. Here we have to, on the left hand side we have to split this pin, right click and split struct pin, so you will get different options. Now connect this from focus to this set, and from this focus axis value you need to connect to the focus settings. Now in the same way we need to connect the code, copy the code and paste it. Here we need to connect it to this. Here we are going to minus the value, 1 unit value, because for zoom in and zoom on just we are making it reverse. Compile, save, now play. This is, yeah, pitch. Zoom in, zoom out. Focus. Okay. I have given the minimum value. Here we are making this to 60. Make both values to 60. We will see. If anything is not working, you just double that things. Let me add here 2 minus 2. Minus 50. Minus 50. We are just checking the values. We are not getting. Okay, we will see this in some time. Before that, we will check the another code. If we click the left mouse button, so that we will get the focus area of the object. So click on, right click, left mouse button, search for left mouse button. Here set this focus. If we press, again we need to copy this settings, focus settings, connect to this, and from the axis value to focus settings, cine camera actor, connect to the target. And now from here we have to calculate the cine camera length. So get this cine camera, and we are here calculating the world location. From this we are making a minus vector by vector. Now get the hit result. Move this code little bit. Now here we need to get the player controller. Get player controller, and from this we need to get it under mouse cursor for objects, as we are checking for the object. Here hit result, right click and split struct. Here we have object types, so we are about to create a variable object types and make this okay. From here hit result location, connect this pin vector length. Object type, here click on the object types. We need to change this to static. Now get a vector length. From here we are connecting this pin to the focus. Now compile, click play. Here mouse wheel zoom in zoom out is not working because of spring on. It is collision is happening, so search for the collision. Here it was enabled previously, so disable this thing so that we will now collide with the thing. And here we need to change the values to previously, make it 0 0, and here in the place we are adding only 1 unit. Here this should be 30. Now it should work, and we have to connect this from this, compile, play. Now you can see we are able to zoom out and zoom in according to the values. You can adjust. Yeah. So in this way we can adjust our camera, and it will work properly. Placement is important. Now we can see we can rotate, we can zoom in, zoom out. So in this way we can do our product visualization. Now we are going to connect the camera sequences. Here we can see mouse left button, if we click here, actually mouse is not enabled. So now before going there, go to the level blueprint and here add event begin play, get player controller. From this we need to set show mouse cursor to show the mouse cursor always. Enable this, compile. Now you can see the mouse, zoom in, zoom out, and now if I click on the photo frame, it got focused, and if I click on the watch, now this photo frame got blurred and this watch got clear visualization. So now we will add the camera cuts to our scene. So here already we have created the level sequencer. So in the details panel, search for the level sequence, new level sequence, drag and drop into this level blueprint and drag and search for play sequence player. Connect from this, set show mouse cursor, compile, play. Okay, now as it is access is none trying. Check the sequence properly. Here we have to add the camera cuts as it is not added only for 90 frames. Now click play. Here we need to add delay. Here it is showing blueprint runtime error, access is none trying to read property. As we have given the code properly, go to the map, select the new level sequence. Under the details panel, search for the properties. Here you can see level sequence asset. Here we need to assign that level sequence asset. Click on that. Select the one which you have created, new level sequence. If I click play button, then this will work now. Okay. Here only camera cuts has been added to the only first camera, so we need to add for the other cameras as well. Right click, here we will be having one option track. '72. Click on the camera cuts plus camera, and for the 73, for all the cameras you need to add. Now we will click play and we will see. Undo. first camera is working fine, and then second camera is working fine, but here under the camera cuts we need to get the camera cut. 72, add camera cut, and this you need to reduce 180. Select again another camera actor, add camera cuts, click now camera cuts. After 180, click on this camera cut. Again, this should be up to 270. Then again another camera cuts for the another camera. So now here save this sequencer and hit play. Now we can see another other camera cuts as well working, camera cuts. So in this way we can create the camera cut, and here you can see yeah, and here pitch we can see. We can even zoom in and zoom out. We can even focus the frames. When we focus on the frames, the watch will get blur, and if we focus on the watch, the other objects will get blur. So in this way we can create a product visualization, and you can create even more things. So now here lastly we have to do post process settings. We will add those things and we will just build light and we'll end up the session. Go to the post process. Here we need to go to the exposure. Here enable this metering mode, minimum maximum brightness, make this 0.25, 0.25, both should be same. And under the global illumination, enable this lumen global illumination method. Enable all these values. Here we are under the lumen global illumination, make this scene lighting quality to 2 and lumen scene detail to 2. All you should double the values of this lumen for the lumen settings. Make this 40,000 and this 2. These are the lighting settings for the lumen. 40,000 and lumen scene lighting, update speed, gather lighting speed, update speed, make it 1.5 and 1.5. So these are the settings for the post process volume. Now you can see the view as I have shown you at the starting. We will get the final end result like this, and these into marks on the lights, these are like we have made it as a stationary. We can make it a movable as well, so then it will go off. I hope this tutorial helped you. Thank you. Here mouse will zoom in, zoom out is not working because of spring arm. It is collision is happening, so search for the collision. Here it was enabled previously, so disable this thing so that we will now collide with the thing. And here we need to change the values to previously, make it 0 0, and here in the place we are adding only 1 unit. Here this should be 30. Now it should work, and we have to connect this from this, compile, play. Now you can see we are able to zoom out and zoom in according to the values. You can adjust. Yeah. So in this way we can adjust our camera, and it will work properly. Placement is important. Now we can see we can rotate, we can zoom in, zoom out. So in this way we can do our product visualization. Now we are going to connect the camera sequences. Here we can see mouse left button. If we click here, actually mouse is not enabled. So now before going there, go to the level blueprint, and here add event begin play. Get player controller. From this we need to set show mouse cursor to show the mouse cursor always. Enable this, compile. Now you can see the mouse, zoom in, zoom out. And now if I click at any, if I click on the photo frame, it got focused. And if I click on the watch, now this photo frame got blurred, and this watch got clear visualization. So now we will add the camera cuts to our scene. So here already we have created the level sequencer. So in the details panel, search for the level sequence, new level sequence, drag and drop into this level blueprint, and drag and search for play sequence player. Connect from this, set show mouse cursor, compile, play. Okay, now as it is access is none trying. Check the sequence properly. Here we have to add the camera cuts, as it is not added only for 90 frames. Now click play. Here we need to add delay, I think we have used the sequencer 390. You can check here. Working here, so we need to make sure new level sequence. Here it is showing blueprint runtime error, access is none, trying to read property. As we have given the code properly, go to the map, select the new level sequence. Under the details panel, search for the properties. Here you can see level sequence asset. Here we need to assign that level sequence asset. Click on that. Select the one which you have created, new level sequence. If I click play button, then this will work now. Okay. Here only camera cuts has been added to the only first camera, so we need to add for the other cameras as well. Right click. Here we will be having one option track. '72. Click on the camera cuts plus camera, and for the 73, for all the cameras you need to add. Now we will click play and we will see. Undo. First camera is working fine, and then second camera is working fine, but here under the camera cuts we need to get the camera cut. 72, add camera cut, and this you need to reduce 180. Select again another camera actor, add camera cuts, click now camera cuts. After 180, click on this camera cut. Again this should be up to 270. Then again another camera cuts for the another camera. So now here save this sequencer and hit play. Now we can see another other camera cuts as well working, camera cuts. So in this way we can create the camera cut, and here you can see yeah, and here pitch we can see. We can even zoom in and zoom out. We can even focus the frames. When we focus on the frames, the watch will get blur, and if we focus on the watch, the other objects will get blur. So in this way we can create a product visualization, and you can create even more things. So now here lastly we have to do post process settings. We will add those things and we will just build light and we'll end up the session. Go to the post process. Here we need to go to the exposure. Here enable this metering mode, minimum maximum brightness, make this 0.25, 0.25, both should be same. And under the global illumination, enable this lumen global illumination method. Enable all these values. Here we are under the lumen global illumination, make this scene lighting quality to 2 and lumen scene detail to 2. All you should double the values of this lumen for the lumen settings. Make this 40,000 in this 2. These are the lighting settings for the lumen. 40,000 and lumen scene lighting, update speed, gather lighting speed, update speed, make it 1.5 and 1.5. So these are the settings for the post process volume. Now you can see the view as I have shown you at the starting. We will get the final end result like this, and these into marks on the lights, these are like we have made it as a stationary. We can make it a movable as well, so then it will go off. I hope this tutorial help you. Thank you.